Hey guys, no bullshit here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we got patch notes. So they released some patch notes for Monster Hunter Sunbreak. So I'm gonna go through these. I haven't been through these before, so let's see. Main additions, changes. Okay, new story content. Yep, unlocked. New base, monsters, locale, dynamic life, new weapon trees, armor, layered armor. Okay. New character creation elements, new switch skill loadouts, new smithy features such as rampage decorations. Okay, new features added to the lottery and melding port. Okay, new downgrade skills. Yep, we need that. New body plaza features. Okay, more space in your item box, equipment box, talisman lock feature. Yep, what about that? New guild card pages, new options, new features for camera. All right. Okay, switch skill swap and switch skill fade for all weapons. Yep, new switch skill combos and more added for weapon types. Okay, new options to perform wall running. Yep, we saw that. New training arena features, new attacks added for each weapon type. Wait, that combos from landing after a jump or fall. That's interesting. I'm not really sure if something like that. Recovery animation with drinking animation no longer trigger the animation when you're at full health, and they can also now be cancelled. So I think that's if you're drinking a potion at full health, it will then just be cancelled straight away. Fix an issue where camera would slightly be adjusted for bowguns. Yep, no, that's fine. Don't really care about that. No offense, spoilers. There's weapon actions have been adjusted for more details. Okay, cool. Okay. Steadiness level 3 has been added. The affinity gain from quick draw has been increased. Exactly, that's definitely what we needed. Stamina used has been decreased for guarding. I don't really mind that much, but fine. New status elements have been added. Hellfire explosions from Hellfire Blight will no longer hit other players or buddies. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That was a bit weird. You could get hit by your teammates' Hellfire, or when they got Hellfire on them. Okay, buddies. New weapons, new armor, new palico, new support, new buddies. Skill memory increase has the amount of time it takes to mount your power by pressing buttons decrease. That's good. New methods of communicating with your buddies have been added. I wonder if they're gonna allow you to train your buddies. They don't say it here, but hopefully. Followers have been added. Followers are special NPCs who accompany you on certain quest types. Follower quests and support surveys have been added. Yeah, we need to see more about these support surveys. Master rank quests have been added. Master rank quests are higher in difficulty than high rank. Hunting skills have been added to the type of completion. Oh wait, what? Hunting skills have been added to the type of completion condition for optional subquests. Hunting skills have been added to the type of... I'm not really sure what that's about. Something to do with optional subquests. But hunting skills have been added. What does that even mean? I really need to see what that means in game. New monsters added yet. New turfs have been added yet. The damage you received from monsters attacking while in mid-air has been decreased. Okay. Reduced amount of time monsters remain stunned after it has been stunned. That's great. Boss hitbox is now being adjusted. Recognize his hunt has been decreased. Okay. Miscellaneous. Adjust the thickness of the fog. I don't really care about that. Okay. New monsters are now easier to stagger. Okay, cool. Yeah, because sometimes they just stand for ages. Drop materials now have priority when overlapped with rival riding. Good. Because sometimes you're trying to pick up material and just rival instead. Carving now has detection priority when overlapping rival riding. Good. So you can carve. Adjust for when both it happens during a quest and when it happens after the quest completed. Preserves rival ride attack initially by certain diagonal inputs has been adjusted. Okay. Some parts of quest counter menu layout has been increased. The icon that appears off. Wait, okay. The game now remembers the cursor position in the quest counter menu until you quit the game. I'm not really sure what that's about. Oh, if you just want to keep redoing the same quest. The icon that appears for completed NPC quests at the quest counter has been updated. Players that have accepted solo quests will now appear on the quest board. Rampant decorations have been added to the smithy. Certain content for level 4 decorations have been added to the smithy. Weapon trees window at the smithy now loop back to the opposite side when moving through. Okay, so if you keep moving right, I think it'll go back to the beginning. Additional pagination features where with this smithy, that's cool because the more stuff you add in, you need more pagination. The cursor now sets to the head piece. Okay. Alright. When trying to equip at the body smithy and you have insignificant scraps, you can now immediately trade materials for the scraps you need. Okay. New features, you can now see how many lottery tickets you currently have when taking part in a lottery. Okay. New features added to the melding port. So yeah, as we expected, we have more melding features, new ways to get talismans. New features and related items have been added to the melding port. I'm not really sure what that's about. New items. I can't remember anything like that. Any items doing anything special with melding port in the past, but let me know what you guys think. Melding specific items now display first when selecting materials. Wait, melding specific items now display first when selecting materials at the melding port. I'm not really sure what it's about. The number of amiibos you can use each day has increased to 6 from the previous 3. I haven't used a mini amiibo in ages, but I'm gonna start using that. New jungle skills have been added. Yep, a new feature called Hopping Skewer. I think that's when you can see how many skewers you want. Like you can increase the level of certain dungos to get higher rewards or higher effects, but lower in others. You can now see how many dungo tickets you have. Yep, I can see that too. Wow, there's so many. I'm gonna skip some of these. I'll see what I finish interesting. Okay, new features added to the Argosy, new features added to the mercenaries. Okay. Switch skill settings at the item box have been expanded. It's now easier to switch between all item types and their loadouts when managing items. That's great. Yeah, you can knock talismans now. The display in the information window for sharpness gauge effect from handicraft skill has been increased. I want to see what that's about. Cool. New options in training room. That's great. New album filters have been added. I want some filters in the game for the Switch version. I want some filters in the game. Yeah, we saw a lot of these new options. Okay, balance. Okay. Oh, okay. A bug where you can't combo into certain text from evade. Okay. Oh wow, that's hard. You could not guard while recovering from an attack when you equipped. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here, so I'm just gonna scroll through. Okay, the jumping charge slash has been increased. The plunging thrust has elemental and status scaling has been increased. I do love that. Hunting Edge, you can now chain into strong Y slash and strong charge slash after landing with Hunting Edge. Hunting Edge just now costs only 1 Y bug. Yep, I knew that, and it recovers more quickly, which is insane. I love Hunting Edge. Fixed the bug where uninitially possible to immediately chain into. Okay. Greatsword's got a lot of status and elemental buffs. Like the plunging, I love it because I love the plunging. So the buffs are granted. They're definitely really good. I think Greatswords, yeah, they've done really well with this balance patch. I'm very happy. You guys know that I'm a big balance guy, so this means a lot to me. Longsword, increasing damage. Okay, EI has been decreased. Spirit Reckoning decreased. What about Helm Splitter? That's the attack that people think are really busted. I don't see Helm Splitter. But the plundering Attack has been decreased. This has been decreased. Soaring kick, wire bug recovers more slowly. Yep. Great, that's great. I don't think it needs to decrease. It just needs to be more punishing. If you want to use it, do big damage, but you're gonna have to wait for a while. Fix the bug where the blades of a certain longsword would jut out of their sheath when performing a special sheath. Oh damn. Wait, damn, they've decreased all of the damage for all of the modes, the white, yellow, and red aura. So decrease the scaling, because several adjustments have been made to the spirit gauges or levels. So yeah, slightly decrease the damage, decrease the elemental scaling. That's really good. I think the auras are busted strong. Okay, adjust the spirit gauge error level effect when you change Soaring Kit into Helm Splitter. Oh my day. So probably now it's gone back to how it was back in, I think, World. So when you use Helm Splitter, it then decreases the level. So probably maybe it decreases the level by 1. Oh, and wait, no, also physical damage scaling decreased on top of that. Yo, my days, Longsword got hit. I mean, they did get some damage improvements on some of the basic hits, which I think is great. I think that's fine. So they've switched it up. So the basic hits are getting a reduction. I mean, the basic hits are getting an increase, slight increase. No elemental increases. It's just power. So they're quite fine of elemental. The sheathing is getting decreased. So there's going to be a very sheathing style. There's going to be like more of a general attacking style, and then you're still going to have, you know, the Helm Splitter style, but you need to really think about how you're going to use it now, which is good. No, that's really cool. I'm really liking what I'm seeing for Longsword. Yeah, I think this is well needed. Sword and shield, attack power increase. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Damn, sword and shield got a lot of increases in damage. Elemental scale increase, elemental increase. Okay, this one, elemental scaling increase, sharpness consumption reduced. Yeah, that does take a lot of sharpness. Cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Sword and shield got a lot of buffs. Adjust all the following weapon actions. Okay. Dual blades. I don't really know much about dual blades in this game to say anything, so I'm just gonna. It got more damage. I don't think dual blades really needs more damage. Not much change. Let's see Lance. Oh, Lance got a lot. Okay. Increase damage. Increase elemental scaling. Increase damage. Increase power of this. This is very important because increased damage of this is super important because it's kind of lame. It does the same pretty much damage as this. Okay. Leap Me Fast, increase damage, but reduce. Yep, increase damage. Dash attack and mid-air dash attack loop. Elemental scaling is increased. Okay, increase. Boss sweep increase. That's good. The window for the time has been increased. I don't think this should happen. I think it should be what it is, but fair enough. You can now combo. That's a mistake. This is supposed to be you can now combo into Silkbind attacks after a successful instant. That's great. That's actually going to be so cool. So instead of doing the swipe, you can do whatever you want. Now only costs 1 wire bug. Also, blocking power is increased and stamina duration is decreased while the kunai is attached to the monster. That is very cool. Close jump, which is unusable, which is usable in the kunai, now aims for the point where the kunai is connected to the monster. That's great. The attack power lot, that's good. The amount of attack power increase is now determined by the power value of the attack you receive. Yes. Instead of the ground reaction it causes. Let's go. Ankle Rage was kind of rough to bring with your guard because you get less bonus from it. You get so much less bonus from it because of the fact that it was based on a knockback, not on the actual attack of the damage of the attack. So now you can use this and still have max guard. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, Lance is going to be god tier. Okay, fix a bug where you couldn't perform a guard dash when your frame rate dropped due to a delay. That's interesting. Okay, fix the bug where you could not. Well, yeah, I'm liking this. The frost Well, this is leaping thrust. I just want the thrust, the normal thrust. Not the thrust, the charge, the dash attack. Yeah, the dash attack. That's it. This is the dash attack. I want like the normal thrust. I don't know what they call it. When you charge, the charge that's to have more elemental damage. I think it is gonna have that. Okay, let's see. Shelling level 4 and level 5 have been adjusted. Let's see. Level 4 and 5 increase. What? Huh? Wait. Yeah? Okay, wait, let's go back again. Hellcutter, Y bugs recover more quickly, that's good, and the Y reduction is increased. Cool. Okay, what's this about? Wyvern Fire, elemental scaling increase? The fuck? Elemental scaling? Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, unless they changed that in 5th gen. But it seems like they buffed up level 4 and level 5 shells. But what does that mean for level 3 shell gunlances in general that have like really high roar? It doesn't mean anything for them. Fix the bug where the delay was set to short between the sidestep and the lodge. Okay. I want them to the move where you do the dash attack is kind of lame because it doesn't like scale with what's it called? Evade windows, evade distance. So it's just like it doesn't move much. Plus, it's kind of lame also because like it's so like fluffy. Like the attack is so like sluggish. Okay, fix the bug where sometimes you could not perform a guard edge immediately after stopping. Okay, this is just fixing bugs. Okay, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on how much it's going to get increased by. Let's see. How about increase attack power, increase elemental scaling, increase stun value. Yep, that's good. Okay, water strike is now possible to chain water strike from overhead's charge. Okay, so you can use your attack and you can go back and yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking this. This is more damage for hammer, which is needed. One thing we did notice about hammer in the the demo, is the charge courage charges are now shorter, which is really good because courage was really bad in base. But they buffed it a lot, so I'm really liking courage now. Fix the bug where the terrain effects would not trigger when impact greater is used on magma terrain. Okay, that's cool. Some bug fixes, which is fine. Overall, yeah, I think hammer got some really good stuff. I mean, bonus damage on the charge attacks, elemental scaling. They're really pushing elemental and status scaling, and even exhaust value. Yo, okay, more exhaust value. Damn. On courage though, only on courage. So courage, they're pushing up the exhaust value. They didn't do that for strength, which is fine. But the strength they're increasing. Okay, I see. So strength they're increasing the stun value, but courage they're increasing the exhaust and the elemental and what's it called, status scaling. That's really cool. That is really cool. So strength is going to be more, you know, your traditional raw damage, stun, and courage is going to be more elemental and exhaust. Oh man, this game's going to be god tier. What the fuck? Okay. Adjust all of the following. Increase. I don't think hammer and haunted horn really need to decrease. Certain combos have changed, but I'm not really sure what that's about. I've got to see more in game. Okay, that's good because this tackle is underused. I think hunting horn changes are pretty cool, but one thing I did want to see is some changes to actually playing the songs, maybe more complex songs. I think that's what hunting horn users want overall, and I am one of them. Switch axe increase, decrease. Okay, increase. Wide slash. Okay. Yeah, I don't think switch axe really needs to increase most damage. Quite fair for switch axe. I think it got pretty much what it deserves. Just a bit of damage, a bit of more part destroying damage, you know, nothing crazy. I think it's actually in a really good place. But this way, compressed finishing disarms, the damage reaction from the explosion has now been changed. I want to see what that means because this move in base rise I don't think is like great. It's hard to hit, it doesn't do that much damage compared to the other one. You do get a bit of armor, but it's hard to like get the armor correct, so it's very difficult and it's slow, and after you use it there's a lot of wind down as well, and it uses up all your fire charge, so you get shot back right into X mode. So yeah, I want to see more. I want to see what this has to do with this. So for charge blade, they're getting a lot of increases in damage, slight increase in damage, elemental scaling. So it seems like both counters are getting some more damage, which is cool. Okay, I did a combo that changed from small and medium guard reaction. I wonder what that's about. The height of the fire explosions hit direct detection has been increased. Okay, so I think this is what people wanted, right? The ultimate this style, they wanted the hit detection to be better. This definitely seems like it's increased the hit detection of the explosions. How much it's hit is increased, we have to see, but hopefully as well. The window of time available for entering combo command for after a forward dodge in sword mode was moved earlier, making it easier to chain into its attacks. I need to really see that in game. I'm not a Charles Blade main, but I do play Charles Blade in Rise and I do like it. But yeah, I don't know much about that. The fire charge failure animation will no longer trigger when performing a charge attack, e.g. for a condense bit. Okay, so yeah, so if you don't have any files, there's like an animation where you like chuggle up your shake your axe and in axe in sword mode or whatever. But it seems like it's not gonna be doing that if you got condense elemental slash. That's interesting. Sword mode boost lasts longer. Yeah, because it lasts really short. Amped element discharge is now easier to chain from. Okay, that's cool. It's now easier to chain this. A lot of chaining. Easier to chain. So they want to make the weapon a bit more fluid. Alright, so if you're worried about Charge Blade not being fluid, don't worry, man. I think Sunbreak's got you. Okay, but this is a big one. Fix the bug where the hit detection for the downwards attack axe in midair ultimate elemental discharge was slightly slower when you had files charged compared to when you didn't have files charged. When performing this discharge, okay, hit before hitting the ground. Interesting. Not really. I mean, I never noticed that, but that's interesting. Made it more difficult for this attack not to connect during frame drops. Okay, fix a bug where the sword mode recovery animation for getting up from the ground would instead of the axe. Okay, so the animation of getting up when you sword mode is not the same as axe mode, which is cool. Yep, I think that's really good for Charles Blade. Insect Glaive. So increased damage, a lot of increased damage to all of your basic hits, which is cool. Not much to say there. You're now impervious to damage while using recall kinset recall. Okay. And kinset harvest extract. When you have absorbed yellow extract absorbed. Interesting. Okay, powder types kinsets reduce the knockback time when they hit and reduce the amount of time it takes them to transition to attacking again after hitting a monster. Cool, that's cool. Tricher slash attack speed has been increased. Yep, me and Malatuska were talking about that, and yeah, that's good. We did figure it has been increased. Recall kinset. After this skill, kinset stamina completion during kinset move is reduced for a short amount of time. Additionally, the amount of health recovered when your kinset returns to has been increased. It is now also possible to chain this into other moves even after landing. Yeah, they really want it to make sure everything's fluid. Like your movements are fluid. You can go from one thing to another. This move now executes when you release the button key press instead of when you first press the command. Oh, interesting. I'm not really sure. The mark now flies in a slightly higher detection than the angle you're aiming for. Fix the bug where the mark will disappear if another player if it hits another player before reaching. Okay. The kinset now flies in a slightly higher detection. Fix the bug where dual color kinset types would sometimes only gather one extract after colliding. I've never noticed that one, but yeah, no, that's pretty good. Like bowguns and bows, I don't really know much about this, but I'm just read through it briefly. Increase of all these damage. Decrease sticky ammo, decrease cluster bombs, decrease slicing ammo. Jeez, okay. Increase the recoil, that's making it more difficult to hit. And part breaker endurance multiplier has increased, so I think it doesn't break as easy. Okay, that's pretty cool. Silk by Glide now only costs 1 Y-Bug. Yeah, I think that one, but Y-Bug moves more slowly. Yeah, that's the one that when you like dash to the side. Yeah, that one taking 2 was a bit weird. 1 is fine. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I think that's good stuff. Increase. So the increase in like normal sorts, like the sorts that maybe people don't use much. Piercing, I think, is quite used a lot. But the decrease in stickies. Stickies, clusters, and slicing has been destroyed. It has been nerfed. Adjusted. Okay, increase the attack power of the charge shots. Yeah, cause I think people say charge shots aren't that good for heavy bowguns, so this is cool. Increase the explosions of your healing mech Wyvern Snipe and the mech Wyvern Snipe. That's pretty cool. I never knew they had a healing one. And the healing one now, it recovers faster. Okay, bow. Now this is one that people want to nerf. Bow is disgustingly strong. Decrease damage, increase elemental scaling, but decrease, you know, power. But it's only slightly. Just remember that slightly. Coating effects have now been increased when melee attacks hit while the coatings are applied. So okay, so these are going to be increased when the coatings are applied, but not for when the coating is not applied. Just remember that. Where are we now? Stamina recovery speed after landing on the ground has been increased. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how impactful that is for bow users. Cool. I think I would have liked to see a bit more decrease. I'm not sure what was so strong about bow. Was it just charge shots or was it just the shots in general? I'm not too sure. Some skills increase, not much. Just bug fixes on these skills. Nothing crazy to say. Bodies, it's just increase. It's just some bug fixes. Yeah, nothing crazy here. But yeah, no, I think this is looking good. I mean, we got some monster ones, but this is like bug fixes. I don't really want to go too much into this. Locale ones, bug fixes. Base ones, bug fixes. Miscellaneous, more bug fixes. So yeah, overall, it seems like they want to clean the game up, make the game smoother, more enjoyable for everyone. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So far, highlights, I think, are Lance. Lance is looking good. Nerfs to Longsword, nerfs to the Bowguns are great. Buffs to the hammer. Buffs to the charge blade. Very, very cool. A Greatsword, elemental buffs. Like, I'm really liking the push for elemental status. Thank you. Finally, I've wanted that for so long. But yeah, I'm really liking what I'm saying. Yeah, rip Longsword. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.